Well, housing is going to be a lot of excitement happening in the next couple of years because we got so many people that are unhoused and losing their houses and winding up on the streets, and we can't have that if if we want to be a civilized society, right? So, so the politicians are going to dream up all kinds of things, and it's going to be different all over. So it's going to be hard for you as a consumer to find out where these damn things are. Now, when you go looking for these things help with buying a home or whatever. Like here, I found a program $20,000 can be used to a down payment, closing costs, and mortgage rate reduction. Okay. Now, this is money that you don't pay back. To buy a house. And it's actually, this is in Utah, but things like this are happening all over. But the important thing is that you're not finding them, and here's why. You're using places to look, and you're using people that make money when you buy a house. I mean, that's natural, right? That's what capitalism is all about. You have a problem and a need, somebody's going to build a hustle to make money at it from you. But there's other bigger problems, in our society, housing people, and things like this. So what happens is people are giving away money for you to be housed and help with that problem that are not getting money from you. So these are people that already got paid. They're not making a living out of this, but they're getting people money because this is what's good for society. See, and that's why you don't find them in Google. So if you want to find help, and if you want to pay for it, then you use Google. Okay. If you don't want to pay for it, then you don't use Google, because they're the organizations that give you money because they've raised the money through taxes or nonprofit organizations to help people with this need. In other words, you're not, it's going to be hard to find this to get a trip to Disneyland, but to buy necessities and get jobs and get houses and fix up stuff and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of money in organizations that don't make any money giving you the money. See, that's why you're not finding things as easy as you've been taught. Go to Google, right, and find this. So if you go to Google and put first-time home buyers, okay, let's see what we got here. We got 800. Where is it? Come on, where's the top of this page? See, there's so many, 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 many. Okay, but right up here on top, you have 825,000. Okay, so first-time home buyer grants. God, you can't find that. What the hell are you going to do? Okay, now here's what you do. You find those organizations that don't charge any money when you ask. They don't charge any money when you ask for help, and they don't charge any money when they give you money to do what you want. Now, that's a cool item, isn't it? But it takes work on your side to find it. So if it's housing, you want to buy a house or anything to do with housing, here's where you go. Okay, first of all, you go to HSCHA, which is it's a housing finance authority. Every state has it. So if you go to that website that has all the states there, then you'll find the state for you, and you contact the Housing State Finance Authority. And there's a listing here under research, or actually under membership. So all the members there are in business to give you money. And that's where this money is from. The $20,000 in Utah is from one of these organizations. See, they raise money, they raise funds and everything. And so when somebody clicks on this, nobody's making a commission. So nobody has the funds to advertise in Google that you have it. So you have to keep going. There may or may not be something there. Now, really, all these nonprofit organizations or state offices that you're talking, if they don't help you, you also ask them, who else could help me? Because they've helped thousands of people like you every day. And they find other things like that from other people who've done it and call them back. Hey, did you know about this? Nobody knows everything. It's impossible. So if these people say no, that doesn't mean there's nothing out there. And it doesn't mean, and you can still use them for other sources by asking who. Okay, now you go to HUD.gov and put in counseling. And when you do that, you'll see a listing. You can call their 800 number or look for a local counseling agency. And there'll be a map there of the United States. And then you click on, oh, actually, here, you put on your zip code, put on your zip, you put in your zip code, and you find all the free housing counselors to help you buy a house, get your credit fixed up so you get a house, all this kind of FREE. Get out of Google, please. Now, here's another great nonprofit, neighborworks.org. Okay, now that's what they do. They raise money and get everything and get financing, get money, get homes for people who can't afford it. That's their job. That's what you need, right? You're probably in that category, and you haven't studied any of this stuff. So don't expect that you're going to be an expert on this by going in Google. These people spent probably 20, 30 years studying all this stuff. So they're the people you want to talk to. Even though they may not have money for you, you talk to them. Hey, what would a person like me do in this situation? Because they help people like you every day. They've seen 20 people like you all the time. And so what do these other people do? That's the way you learn. You don't learn by dealing with salesmen. All you learn is sales techniques because they're going to get money out of you. And they know how to do it. So that's what you do when you need a home. Okay. Do that first. Get out of goddamn Google, will you? And it's great, but you have to know how to use it. Like automobiles, they're great, but man, you can't run around the neighborhood's lawn on them. You have to know when to use them. Okay, and that's what Let's Go Help is all about. We teach you this, how to live in society like this, how to realize that these are the best sources in America for almost anything, but nobody knows about them. How to realize that it takes more than just finding a website and filling out a form and get money. No, it takes more than that. And we do all that training for only $20. And that's why, and it's been so successful, I can't get over it. We're giving money back. We give it back to members. And every month now we give over $70,000 back to members. We have a deadline now on the 4th. The 4th of this month, we're going to give another $60,000 and $1,000 or $500 payments just to members who say they need help. Okay, we want to help people. Whether we show you how to get $20,000 from the government program or we give you $500 from our programs. I can't guarantee you'll get money from either. I can only guarantee that this year we're giving out over $500,000. I can only guarantee that every year the government gives out an average of $14,000 to every person in America in grants. But you have to know where to get it, how to apply, and whatever. That's what we do. Love to help you. You know why we love to help you? Because it feels so good. We're very selfish bastards. We just love helping people because it feels so good. And that's the truth. And as I get older, man, that's the reason to get up in the morning, is just to help you as much as we can.